Party and bullshit. Party and bullshit. Party and bullshit. Party and bullshit.
Party.
Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to.
Yo, we gotta work on that.
Welcome back to another episode of Party and Bullshit. It's Virgil.
Omega Melodies.
And we're back today with another topic for you. And our topic today is going to be on Orlando Brown. If you don't know who that is, Orlando Brown is the supporting actor in That's So Raven, Eddie. And we're going to be talking about some of his music today and where he is kind of as an artist.
Let's be honest. He's still not Orlando Brown. He's always going to be Eddie.
You're right.
He's going to be that guy who played basketball and rapped in That's So Raven.
So, what's crazy about him right now is that he is still trying to do the music thing. He is trying to be a rapper here. And we listened to two of his tracks. We listened to No Fear and I'm Not Famous. Or Hi, I'm Famous. I keep saying I'm Not Famous.
It's Hi, I'm Famous.
I
mean, essentially, in my opinion, his music's good, bro. Like, his music's damn good. He has the formula down pat, in his words, and he has when I look for music is flow and bars. Now I feel like he could potentially go bar for bar. His music flows well together, and his music videos slick tell a story about his life and why he is the way he is and like where he came from. Now, granted, that ain't the case now, but as far as his music goes, lyrically, dude can spit bars.
So the question here right now that we're posing, that we're trying to figure out is, can someone like Orlando Brown, someone who was an artist or a actor, and especially someone who made such a public fool of himself with the Vlad interviews, if he can even make himself relevant in an era that doesn't take too kindly to him?
But at the same time, you got to think we're in an era also where doing stupid stuff gets you famous.
Yeah, okay, so stupid stuff may get you famous, but he's being more than just stupid. Like, it's been at least a year and a half to 2 years since the Vlad TV thing, since he was a big commodity that was going on. And now, if you listen to his music, like you said, I think that he does have the formula down to make decent or good music. I mean, his flow is there. His beats are good.
He's tough.
Sometimes the things that he says to me, he goes, let's say for a 60 bar, he is lyrical. He is a lyrical artist. He is not trap. And he'll be going real hard, and then he end his cadence with something that makes absolutely no sense. And like,
I'm fine with that though.
I'm not fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
No, because
that is his shtick. That is his shtick, and it works for him.
I wouldn't call it a shtick, man. His shtick would be that he allows himself to look dumb, goofy, and out of mind in his music videos. His shtick is not the words that you're saying.
That it's part of the music video because it puts the lyrics to life. Like, he has another song called "Fuck My Fame." That was the first one that I ever heard from him as a serious artist. And like, if you would just listen to his music, like, you wouldn't even know it was him.
Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so if you was just listening, if it just came up with something, you'd be like, man, that sounds pretty hot. Who is this? But the problem is that he's already known for being a fool, and people already look at him as if he is ignorant. And even in his music videos, he allows himself to portray.
But that's part of the story. It's part of the story. It literally, like, it's explaining why he is the way he is, how he ended up getting on drugs, and his story of trying to recover from that. So, I mean, I'm okay with that if that's his. Now, granted, is this stick going to last forever? Of course not. I hope that he doesn't try to stay with this and he has some type of plan. Because if you got let's say Miley Cyrus, she had her moment where she was like completely breaking down, going on stage, doing crazy stuff, going live, going crazy, and it worked for her. It worked in her transition.
Yeah, but you got to look at okay, so you use Miley Cyrus as an example, right? But Miley Cyrus, let's look at other people like Miley Cyrus. Let's look at Miley Cyrus. Let's look at Demi Lovato. Let's look at Selena Gomez. Number one, those women who are now successful music artists were, one, the main star of their TV show. So that's number one. They were the main star of the TV show. They were already liked and adored. Two, with Miley Cyrus, she also had the backing of her father, who is already a huge name in the country music industry. But the thing is like they never allowed themselves at first to be portrayed as less than what they wanted to be seen as.
Got you. So when they finally went crazy, people had something to be like.
They were no longer the Disney stars. They were no longer Disney and Nickelodeon stars. At that point, they were artists.
So at what point, how does he go about separating himself?
I think he did already separate himself. He separated himself by looking ignorant and being a fool on Vlad TV and allowing for people to portray him in a very negative way. And when you come to his music now, and not only his music videos and the way that he portrays himself, it's too late and he's too old to be looking and portraying himself the way that he does. I mean, in his music videos, he's gyrating weird, he's wearing off clothing, he's showing bare ass. Yes, I am my grandmother.
You just said gyrating.
But the point is that he hasn't done anything that actually changes. Even if his music is good, if people only see Orlando Brown or a crazy guy, it's not gonna get far. Which also begs another question, like how important now, in an age of social media, is music videos. Like, and the way that you portray yourself out there and your creative, what they would show as your creative genius.
Well, I mean, music videos are definitely making a comeback.
Yeah,
that's you can't really argue that. What was his name? Jonah Lucas. I feel like he started the whole music comeback in the first place, because he has a song about I can't remember the name of it, but it's with his son. His stepson, his mom. Whatever. But he's pretty much explaining how he hates the son, and then the video just shows the progression of him and ended up learning to love this man, because he can't just say fuck the child even though the mama left. So then, like, in all his videos, it just all his music videos telling a story. So
I definitely think that Jonah Lucas is one of the higher artists out there right now who takes the visual representation of his music so serious. And so everybody there, let us know what you think in the comments on that. Like, do you think that the importance of music videos are coming back in the image that they give you? Or do you think that they are still kind of in the background where people don't really care what it is you look like and what you're putting out there visually, as long as your music still sounds good? Because for a while there, I feel like we was in a place where people didn't really care what the artistic side of it was, as long as the music was fun.
Exactly. Music videos wasn't really a thing for like a good. I mean, I'm just saying it wasn't a thing, but it wasn't nearly as relevant as it is, as it's becoming, as it was. There was like a whole, like, for college. Can you really remember how many music videos you actually wanted to watch?
I can honestly say I probably didn't watch any. Like, for a long time there, for about 4 to 5 years, I probably didn't pay attention to any music videos that were coming out. They just wasn't relevant at the time.
Exactly, and they were hit songs. The one with Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Drake. I know, fuck Wayne, fuck Drake. They came out with a video, and I remember everybody like, oh, they just came out with this song, and that song was hot. But I mean, at the same time, I don't remember actually like, oh yeah, this. I want to look at this video, and then when I saw the video, I wasn't like, this is awesome. I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Music videos lost its impact, but I feel like they really are making that comeback.
So how long do you think it'll take then for them to be super relevant, for us to get back to the era of days where we have TV shows like MTV and 106 and Park coming back? And
well, I don't think it'll take longer at all, honestly, because especially with the way streaming is today, like, we have a short attention span. So music now, I mean, we're gonna have to have music videos to keep us interested, for the most part. So I mean, like, with stuff like TikTok, how many songs have you heard on TikTok and you was just like, you know what, I actually like that song, but then again, you was just looking at what they were doing.
True.
You were just looking at what they were doing, and then you have to come back and listen to the video. listen to the song. There's plenty of times where I was watching the music video, and then I wasn't even paying attention to the song. It was just more like background noise. And then I was like, crap, I just listened to this whole 3 minutes and 40 seconds and didn't even listen to what they were saying. Now I gotta go back. So that's two views, 2 streams or whatever right there because I was paying attention. But I liked the video. Wall to wall. How many times did you watch that video just for the sake of the video?
I mean, that was a nice video.
That was a nice video.
Let me tell you something, boy. Back then, Chris Brown knew how to do some videos, my guy. I mean, still now he does too. I mean, he definitely is a leader in music videos.
No
I don't
guidance.
think that'll ever change.
No Guidance with him and Drake. You gotta get that song. Yeah, that music video. I feel like that set a benchmark because you know they had a little beef about Rihanna and whatnot at that time. So for them to come together and make a video and then them two dancing against each other, I mean, let's be real. Let's be real, man. That's what Drake said. Ooh, got him.
I think that was just a fun video.
I mean, it was just a fun video. Because after a while, you stop paying attention to the song because we all knew the song by then.
Oh, yeah.
And we was just watching the video. And then the video started streaming on Twitter. Bro, Black Twitter is strong as hell. That we need to get on that. But I mean, at the same time, music videos, they are making that comeback, bro.
Well, everybody, let us know what you guys think in the comments there. Do you think that music videos are coming back? Do you think that they're becoming more relevant? Do you find yourself ever looking at music videos more now than you did probably 2 or 3 years ago? And don't forget to shoot us a like. Let us know in the comments what you would like us to talk about next and what's going on with you guys. And yeah. So again, I'm Virgil.
I'm Omega Melodies.
And we'll see you guys next week for another episode of Party and Bullshit. Y'all have a good day. Bullshit. Party and bullshit.